John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I'm looking at what is Amber Heard worth on the petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2, which is a great idea, by the way. Now, I'm going to talk about a piece of misinformation going around. Let's take a look. By the way, this thing's moving up to 2 million, going a little slow, but it got about 6,000 this week. So I guess by the time Aquaman 2 comes out or whatnot, yeah, it should be there. There's this snippet from some magazine suggesting that Amber Heard was paid $7 million for her part as Mera in Aquaman 2. Let's take a look, shall we? So here we see it, and it says leading man Jason Momoa pocketed roughly $14 million for playing Arthur Curry, with Heard said to have made half of that figure. Richmond doesn't say exactly how much the actress will get for Aquaman 2, but we'd imagine her salary would be nudged closer towards the $10 million mark, which is no doubt going to ignite even more fierce responses from her army of detractors. But when you look a little closer, it's very unlikely she got that number. Robert Downey Jr., a talented and well-respected actor, was reportedly paid $500,000 for Iron Man, which is the first Iron Man, by the way, but still a really big Marvel movie, and he's still a really big actor. Gal Gadot was reportedly paid $300,000 for Wonder Woman. That sounds really low. But I will trust Larson's sources here. She's one person where I'm going to trust. These two were the stars of their movies, and we're supposed to believe that Amber Heard was paid $7 million for a supporting role. It's not impossible, I suppose, but I suspect that pigs would sooner fly. The magazine clip claims that Heard will probably make closer to $10 million for her part in Aquaman 2. Let's take a look at that too. So down here it goes on to say that Amber Heard was not fired but not rehired. That makes sense. That her contract was bought out by WB and she might have been paid but will not appear in the movie. Like other sources, this has been greatly exaggerated, which is pretty much what Larson says. I didn't read the full thing, but that's pretty much what the sentence says. Alright, so basically, it's interesting to talk about that for a second. So let's assume that this is true. Let's assume she wasn't rehired, not exactly fired, got paid, but won't be in the movie. So getting paid is a great thing. Obviously, Johnny Depp got paid for Fantastic Beasts 3, $10 million. That's great. We're happy about it. The fact that he's not in the movie, I guess kind of hurts. In Johnny's case, it's different because he's already pretty much a superstar in hundreds of movies. But in Amber's case, not being in the film hurts her because she wants to be in this film to take the next step up. Obviously, a lot of times, you see an actor in a movie, and then, a couple of months later, they're in the next one, and then, they've got the career going. So if you're stopped from climbing that ladder, it's going to hurt you. Then you take steps down, like to TV shows, like The Stand, stuff like that. Then you're stuck in that, then it's really hard to get back up into those high-budget mainstream movies once you're stuck doing TV. If you're doing TV, sometimes you could climb out of it and work your way up, but if you're already up, then you fall back down. Not the best sign. Figured, nice little quick report here. This is what some people mean by misinformation, and I personally think there's not too much we could do about it without, censoring people. So we have to give people the right to put out the information. We might, at some point, look into some kind of correction system. I think Newsday and New York Times have a correction section where they've corrected older articles. So it might be best to hold other media sources to those correction standards. Like, let's say Aquaman 2 comes out, we know how much she got paid, then this, website should go back and they should fix the corrections so they're less likely to throw out misinformation. Best I could think of. Seems like catch-22 though. Seems like either you censor, which isn't right, or you let it go, which, is misleading too. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. Click that subscribe button. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.